Let me show you my countryside through these old headlights. We can take this road as far as you want to go.
Hello, good morning, and welcome back to our revival of the farm. So we just got paid £800 for clearing the roads, and I'm gonna take the car back to the trailer back to the shed where it belongs to. There are some very good news, and that are that the workers have already been here and they have installed our garden that we ordered in the previous episode, which is very exciting. And the first thing we're gonna do today is make sure that the garden has everything it needs in order to start producing, which means more front loader work. Okay, the car can stay here. Let's go check the garden out. That's the first thing we're gonna do. Say hello to our beautiful cows. The calves are growing and they are increasing in value. Oh no, I just noticed how rotten this wood is. Well, the supporting beams still look okay. I hope it will hold up for some time. And ta-da! This is the garden. It's still everything is still empty. We haven't provided anything. No seeds, no water, no manure. But soon these what are they called? The garden rows are going to be teeming with life. How much you can hear the train. Has a very loud horn. Okay, so in order to get something out of the garden, we need to give it some seed, we need to give it manure, and we need to give it water, of course. Nothing grows without water. So the first thing we're gonna do today is, since we already have the manure fork on our tractor, we're gonna dump a couple loads into the garden. Thankfully our cows are already making this muck. And I think I can pour it over here. Okay, so let me check the state of the garden. We have 1,000 liters. We're gonna put 5 buckets in. Yeah, let's do 5 buckets. 5 is good. I always liked the number 5 because it's so easy to divide and multiply by. But yeah. So we're gonna give our garden 5 cubic meters of manure. But yeah, we are already in May. The second year we are in this Balyspring region. How time flies. And it's turning into a beautiful day. It's not yet too warm, but 14 degrees at 9:30 in the morning is pretty good for this time of the year. and everything is blooming, the trees are green, the grass is growing. It's just very optimistic time of year. Okay, now I'm not sure. Is this 5? I forgot to count. Let me check. Okay, one more. So one more bucket of manure. Then we're gonna change the forks to the. We're gonna change the manure forks for pallet lines, and we're gonna bring the seed over. So yeah, when I was talking that cows are not producing any money, well, technically they are now, because the manure is going to be put into the garden. And another good thing is, because the cows are fed purely with our homegrown silage, and so the manure is pretty organic, we will be able to sell the goods as organic. So everything that's gonna grow in that garden we can sell as organic, because there are no synthetic fertilizer, no additives, nothing chemical wise. It's all completely natural, and I think we can fetch a pretty good price. Okay, so these are the tines, and the seed is over there. Again, let's do the downward tine trick. Now I have no idea how much seed there is in this bag. It looks pretty empty, but we're gonna have to see. And I was checking on the internet what is the best product to be growing in your greenhouse in at this latitude, and it was pretty much tomato, lettuce, and possibly some strawberries during the summertime. Yeah, of course everything looks pretty desolate right now because we didn't give it any water. But thankfully these gardens are quickly rejuvenating, so they should be green and growing in no time. We're gonna use all the seed that we have, and I was looking at some options that we could produce seed at our farm, so we don't have to buy it, which would again mean that we would be doing everything as organic as we can. But I still need to check. Okay, this bag is quite a bit heavier. Good. That means there's a lot more seed in it. So as I was saying, I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, the production of seeds. So if we produce seeds from our own harvested grain, that would be, you know, the best possible option, because everything is done in-house. But I need to check how we could possibly do that. Okay, this is emptying nicely. 825 liters of seed. Now for the final ingredient we are going to need water. So I'm going to put the weight down over here and we're gonna hook up the tanker we bought previously. Can I squeeze through here? No, I cannot. Okay, let's pull a little bit forward. And I think this... no, we still need to attach the lights, yeah. Nope, forward. So we can fill this tanker at our water point, which is at the end of our garage. So over here, where the hose is, let me fill it up real quick. I think it's 2,000 liters, this barrel, this Bowser. Okay, all filled up. Now let's take it to the garden. Ooh, how many small chicks we have. Awesome. The more chicken we have, the more eggs we get. The more eggs we get, the more we get paid. Now, are you ready for the magic? Let me just take a wide turn. Let's quickly connect the hoses from here to here, and let's empty it out. And just like that, our garden is growing. There is one strawberry plant over here, one tomato plant, and 2 lettuce plants. And it differs from each. I don't know what it said. The garden plot. Yeah, the garden plot. Let's say the plot. Awesome. And we'll be back when I'm done with that. We may be in need of buying more seeds, but I will first check if I'm able to produce them on my own, because we have a field of barley and probably 825 liters of seed is not gonna last that much. But if I can optimize my production, that would be great. Let's hook this up and fill it. This is going to be the final load of water for our garden. Okay. Let me close the gate, because I don't want any bunnies or any deer foraging in our garden. And I will put back the tanker over here. Excuse me for the abrupt interruption. I did run out of recording space on my video camera, and this is why I stopped when I was returning the water tanker over there. Our garden is doing pretty well, I think. The plants are all growing and green. So yeah, I think this is going to be a success. It is a pretty big garden, I must say. I was expecting it to be at least half of the size of what it actually is. So this is a pleasant surprise, because we got it very cheap, you know. It was £2,000 for the whole set with everything, and then we paid some more for landscaping, and we did get a bit of leveling. They did have to do a bit of leveling, so that raised the price for a little bit, but yeah. This is awesome. It's actually doing its thing, and I expect the vegetables and fruits to be appearing quickly, very soon. The other thing I was doing in the meantime, I have tinkered with the car for a little bit, because there is really not much we can do at the farm right now. The grass is not tall enough to be cut, and the yeah, so I was tinkering with the car, and I think I would go, I need to wash it, you know, because it is working and I can move it slowly, but I'm gonna take it to the washing point, so to the hose, and spray it down, because it's gonna be a lot more nice to work on the car. But yeah, I can't wait until this is fixed, so I can start using it and sell that old rust bucket we have over there. Yeah, I know. Slow roll. After I clean the car, I will put it back into the shed and leave the shed open so it has enough draft to... No, not the chainsaw, yeah, we need water. Yeah, I am going to leave the shed open so it can dry off. I don't want it to rust. Just look at this color. It's like desert sand color or something like that. I was reading online about it, yeah. They had it in Africa. So how did it end up over here, I am not sure. But I am happy we have it. Okay, back into the shed, and yeah, I'm going to load the eggs in our other car. We're gonna go to the pub to sell them, and I think I deserve a pint, so I'm gonna have that. And after we are done with that, there was a plan on the internet on how you can make your own seeds, and it involves a concrete mixer. You would expect or not, but it does involve a concrete mixer. So we are gonna check out one that was listed on local shop, not shop, but you know, seller's place. Yeah, amazing. Yeah, we're gonna go check that. The price is £300, and I think it works. I'm not sure. I gotta have to check it out and talk with the owner, you know. So let's go load the eggs. Alright. Yeah, and if that is a working concrete mixer, I might just buy it. So we can use our own grain to produce seeds to continue with the garden production. It would be optimal if we can achieve that. And you know, 300 pounds for the concrete mixer is not a lot. Then you have the grain you put in, which we produce at our own farm, so there's no need to do anything more there. No extra expense. And I believe we do need some other liquid, maybe it's liquid herbicide to make seeds stay healthy, so it doesn't start growing, you know. I'm not sure, I'm gonna have to check the recipe again, but I think that is needed, yeah. Because the idea that our farm is as much self-sustainable and self-sufficient as it can be, it seems like a really good idea. You know, maybe some solar panels. We do have a nice hill behind the house, but I'm not sure. It's probably better if we use that land to produce silage and feed for our cattle. Maybe extend the field a bit. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I just wanted to show you how better now the entrance to the town looks when all the bush is cut and the roads are nice and tidy. Let's take our usual route in. Oh. Mister, where are you going? What's in that corner? It's funny. Oh, there's another guy going there. Gonna have to go check out what's so interesting back there. Alright, 63 pounds. So I just noticed when I was going to there is a very dry tree over here and another one back there. Is it dead? I'm not sure. I'm not very familiar with forestry, but that tree looks dead. Because I think it's the same. Yeah, let me just climb this fence. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is the same type of tree as these are, and over there. So I can see 3 dead trees. Maybe we can talk to someone about cutting them down. And maybe, just maybe, we could sell the wood. Yeah, this looks very dry. Can you see the bark on this tree? It's like a nice and gray color, and this one is like brownish. Interesting. I never paid too much attention to the trees, but now I am interested because that may be potential money, you know. Alright, let's go have a pint. Okay, well refreshed. So I did check again with that selling offer for the concrete mixer, and lucky for us it's just down the road. I believe that's on the road that we were clearing couple days before. Yeah, I really can't wait to get the Land Rover working, because driving with the wrong-sided steering wheel is not something I enjoy too much. And I believe we're gonna have to take a right over there. I'm not completely sure, but I think it's this way. So let's just take it slowly and take it easy. And how better the road looks now that it's all cleared. Yeah, I think it's over here. Let me just put my blinkers on. Yeah, it's over there. Okay, let's turn off the car. It's a really tight fit. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think this is it. I think this is the machine they are selling. The concrete mixer. So the way I've seen the recipe online is that you put whatever grain you have in, put some herbicide, and then just run the machine for a couple of minutes, and you should be good with some seed. And if that is true, I have to check with I don't know, someone on an online forum maybe. And if that is true, then we have a cheap way of producing our own seed for 300 pounds, and of course the price of the herbicide we use. But I don't think we're gonna use that much. Yeah, so I'm gonna be in contact with that seller, so we can strike out a deal. Excuse me, officer. Yeah. Self-sufficient farm. Then we would just need something to produce the fertilizer. Okay, we have cows. We actually have something that produces fertilizer. No, but I mean solid fertilizer. But do we need one? Do we need any? I don't know. The application is usually better with artificial fertilizer, but I don't know. Maybe we can get around with manure as our fertilizing agent. The herbicide, maybe yes, maybe no. I really am leaning towards keeping this farm organic. I know it is more of a struggle at the beginning, but it usually is worth it, because you have, you know, naturally produced grain and other products like eggs. If you feed your chicken with naturally produced grain without any artificial additives, you can sell your eggs for a higher price, because you do have eggs of a better quality, you know. Okay, I got twitchy a little bit because that truck was coming at us at quite some pace. Yeah, and organically fed cattle, organically produced milk. Which reminds me, I am calling this the farm, the yard, Uncle's farm, but I really think it's time that we give this farm a name. So maybe till next time, if you have any suggestions, please write in the comments. But yeah, maybe we could name our farm something, some cool name. Like, I don't know, the old farm or Passos farm. Maybe not. Here in my country, the farms are usually named by old names that were the family call name. Not really the surname, but something they were known for throughout the region. So yeah, I'm gonna park the car over here so it's in the shade. If we need it, it's not too hot, even though the weather is not as scorching as it could be in May, but it's still warm enough. Is the car dry? Yeah, it is. I mean, for an old car that sat abandoned, it does have a bit of damage over here in the front and the grille. But otherwise it looks pretty good, I must say. Okay, I can close this down. And let's check the garden. We did get, I did get, oh, look, it's flowering. Oh, these are tomatoes. And strawberries. And the lettuce is all grown. Okay. No, this is flowers. Yeah, it's flowering. So this is all gonna be fruits in some time. Awesome. Yeah, I'm really happy with this investment. You probably can hear by my voice, but I am really happy with this investment. As I was saying, I did get the covering for the winter, so we can keep producing fruit and vegetables throughout the winter. But I will assemble it in the colder months when winter comes. And there is no need to have it right now. But it's a good thing that we have it, because we can use our garden the whole year round. Okay, so I think this is gonna be it for this episode. I would like to thank you for watching, and again, if you have any suggestions for our farm name, please let me know, and I will see what I can do to put up a sign in front of it when you turn into the farm. You know, something nice, something appropriate, something cozy, because this is a cozy farm. You know, everything is made from wood. We have cozy little barns, cute animals, and yeah, the ground is basically compact dirt. So yeah, please be my guest and give me suggestions, and I will see what I can do about the sign. So thanks again for watching. I wish everything good for you, and see you next time. Bye bye.